Gilles Serralini, good morning. You're a professor of biology and toxicology at the University of Caen. You work on endocrine disruptors and you've recently published a study on endocrine disruptors. Can you tell us about this study?
Yes, it was a very long job of several years to study all the bibliography concerning the recognized endocrine disruptors by WHO. And we have added Roundup, which is the major pesticide in the world because it has been demonstrated by research as an endocrine disruptor. And we have seen that all these EDs, like it is said, endocrine disruptors, are also nervous disruptors because they interfere with the nervous system, with the receptors in neurons, but also with different enzymes synthesizing hormones, not only in the gonads, but also in the brain. And this is very important because this size of the coin was not seen before. So we can call them all endocrine and nervous disruptors. And we have seen that all the pesticides in particular, but also the plasticizers, are full of heavy metals and also of petroleum residues. They are made with that. And this can make them spams of some spams of the nervous and endocrine system. So this is why we call them ENDs, because it's an end of life. And today, many people are suffering from not only nervous chronic disease, but endocrine nervous disease, endocrine and nervous diseases, and instabilities of the nervous system. So we think that it is very important to see also this size of the coin. This is why we have worked on this subject. And we are in link with Secret Toxics, which is a coalition of NGOs, as you know.
Yes, indeed. The campaign Toxic Secrets is a campaign of that is gathering several NGOs, and that has the purpose to change and to strengthen evaluation practices by sanitary agencies in the European Union, and to make them evolve also on a larger scale. This campaign has also the objective that these evaluation methods accounts for independence at academic studies such as yours. So how would your study make the evaluation practices of these agencies evolve?
Yes, we have seen that most of the pesticides are in fact acting in the body because they contain petroleum residues and heavy metals, and not only because of the so-called active principles or active ingredients, which are falsely declared according to our research, and which are not the major toxics in the mixture of the used pesticides. So we think it's a kind of revolution because we did not see before both toxic effects of the endocrine disruptors, that means on the endocrine system and on the nervous system. So it is a lot more general than we thought before, and the so-called ENDs should be assessed differently.
Okay, thank you very much, Gilles Serralini, for these precisions.